Hello and welcome to the Cooldown. It's episode 3 already and we are filming right here in Singapore, where Great Britain have been making waves all day, both in the diving pit and in the swimming pool. First up, Scarlet and Yasmin take their place in the women's 3-metre synchro. Can they hold on to a podium place? Let's take a look. Yasmin, Scarlet, congratulations, a silver medal. How are you both feeling?
We are delighted.
Yeah.
I think today we've definitely set the expectation that we wanted to come in, hit our best performance of the year. We've done that and we've come away with a silver medal, so we are very pleased.
Very, very pleased.
Well, you were going into that final dive already in silver medal position. What was going through your mind to keep you calm?
I was very nervous. So I think for me, I do a lot of breathing techniques just to like really slow my heart rate down. But I think we have a lot of trust in each other and we sort of sit next to each other and feel each other's presence as well. It's really comforting for me. So yeah, it was quite a speedy round because it's only 8 pairs, but it was good. I think there was less thinking time, I think, for me.
Well, look, we all know that you both live in different locations. What is the secret behind you both staying on that podium year after year as a synchro?
I genuinely think that it's just having absolute trust in each other, to be honest. I think that we rely on each other in the event, outside the event, and it's so important to have each other and a person that we're close to, and you know, we have got like a special relationship that I think really helps us in the events, and we know each other so well. And you know, I think we can both say for each other that we even know if one of us is like a tiny bit off, and I think we've learned through performances through the years what to do to help each other out.
Yeah, well, you've both finished for the week now. What are your celebration plans?
I think we need to go to Raffles Hotel.
Oh yes, I think we do.
Singapore Sling.
Singapore Sling!
Yes.
But make it a mocktail.
Yes, mocktails.
Well, look, you won a medal in the dives tonight. I think you should win a medal for your nails as well. Do you want to show everyone? Woo, what is the theme?
Oh, the theme. I said because in Aquatics GB, diving is pink. So
Yes,
we went for the pink thumb, we went for the pink in general, and we did a little butterfly as well. I don't really know. It was a bit of a random assortment.
Yeah, but when it comes to these events, number one is we always have gems on it.
Bedazzled.
Yeah, because that's our bag
thing.
now.
Well, is there any messages you have for everyone back home?
Thanks so much for watching and for all of the support.
Yeah.
And what a performance that was from Scarlet and Yasmin, securing Britain's 2nd diving medal of this championships. Now we move up to the 10-metre platform where we see Kyle and Robbie fare against the best in the world. How did they get off? A composed and confident showing from Kyle and Robbie there. Dives to be very proud of. Now over to the pool where we see Jimmy Guy take his stance against the rest of the world in the men's 200-metre freestyle final.
So it's still Hobson from Popovic. Popovic making his move. Sharansky is there as well. And Jed is in 3rd place as they've got now 25 to swim. It's Hobson. After Hobson, it's Popovic with a big finish. In the white cap, it's the Romanian. Is he getting on top? I think he is by centimetre. It's Hobson. Popovic will win it. Popovic from Hobson and Marassa.
Jimmy, that was a stacked final to be a part of. Talk us through that race.
Yeah, it was obviously being on the outside lane, but in terms of execution, I did what I wanted to do. I was faster than the semi-final, only 0.2 off my best, so you know the end result was okay. But in terms of my goals, what I wanted to achieve here, it wasn't really hitting that target. But nevertheless, still a good swim tactically. Hopefully I can improve that for the relay.
We saw on TV that you obviously pushed that last 100 real hard. Did you change that based on on everyone else in the field, or was that the plan going into the race?
Yeah, that was kind of the plan, really, just kind of really execute my back half a bit more. Obviously, I come from a forward background, like you know, so I was trying to make sure that I've got a good back end for the race. But yeah, it didn't feel that great in there, but nice to improve from yesterday. So yeah, it was actually a good swim, but you know, as athletes, we were trying to improve and strive for more. So just being harsh on myself.
Yeah, well, look, we can see you. Obviously, you're coming up into that 4x2 relay this week. Obviously, we expected amazing things from you, Brits, which you're going to perform well in. What's the mindset going into that?
Yeah, I feel like obviously the Americans are always strong, but at the end of the day, you know, it's focus on ourselves and we can only control what we can control. Being part of that team is something very, very special. It'll be my 12th year on this relay, doing every final. So yeah, it's weird looking back from 2013, leading out the relay against powerhouse names like Ryan Lochte. Now I'm kind of the older one, probably the oldest guy in the field, but still loving it, still loving part of this team. I look forward to it. It's a bit of fun, very, very important tactically to get it right. So I'm sure we'll do a good job.
Well, don't forget your name is a powerhouse name as well. So congratulations, well done tonight. We're looking forward to seeing what you can do the rest of the week. Cheers. Jimmy Guy finishing 7th position in that 200 freestyle final. Now next up, we've got Ollie Morgan in the 100 metre backstroke.
A little tight there on the wall is Kalashnikov. Morgan and Kutsia also going out sub 25. It's really fast here in this 100 backstroke final. That's Kosh with a good turn. Chekhov well back below the yellow lanes. He might be out of it.
Kalashnikov and Kosh, it looks like they'll probably fight it out, but the challenges are coming from everywhere. In lane 3, Kutsia's right up there. Kutsia, I reckon Kutsia's going to get this. Kutsia gets it. Oh-ho!
Ollie pal, that was a gutsy performance from you tonight in the pool. How are you feeling?
Yeah, definitely happy. Obviously not a PB or anything, but I think to be improving through the rounds, super promising. And again, 5th in the world, I can't complain with that. So yeah, happy.
You can't complain with 5th in the world, and we could see it was so close in those final meters. Did you have a sense of what was going on in the rest of the pool?
No, not really. Just a whole lot of splash and a whole lot of pain, but no, it was good fun to be out there. Yeah, I love the experience, and yeah, roll on next time.
You looked absolutely pumped up going into stood behind the block. How did you feel before you got in? What was your mindset?
I think obviously just race plan going through your head, but I think as well just taking in the crowd, taking in the moment. There's not many occasions you get to race the best in the world in the world's final. So yeah, it's just good fun.
Absolutely, and you are one of the best in the world, pal. So remember that. Looking forward ahead to the rest of the week. You got a few more races. You can take so many more positives from that. You looking forward to it?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, 2 more individuals relays as well. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting week. So yeah, looking forward to it.
What a final we saw there from Ollie Morgan. Just missing out on the medals, but we will see him later on this week. Freya Colbert was up next, aiming to get her spot in tomorrow night's 200 freestyle final.
She surfaces, she's going to breathe away from Weinstein now and has a little bit of work to do.
And Fairweather is right in the mix as well in lane 4, the New Zealander. At the moment it's Weinstein though, with a handy break. O'Callaghan moves into second, just in front of Fairweather. And beyond that you go across to Colbert. So it's Weinstein comfortably through to the final. Tight for second and third. Second goes the way of O'Callaghan, just in front of Fairweather.
Great 200 freestyle semi-final there, Freya. You've made it back into tomorrow night's final. How does it feel?
It feels really good. It's my first time racing the 2-3 individually. Normally I just do the relay and the 4 medley, so it's quite a bit of learning in terms of going heat semi-final, heat semi then final. I was definitely in the faster semi tonight, so when I saw I touched 5th I was a bit like, oh, I don't know, and then I saw the time and I was like, oh, it's fine, I'm in. But yes, lots of learning and just, it's so unpredictable semi-final to semi-final. We saw it last night with Jimmy, like he placed 5th and we were like, oh, is he going to make it? And then like his semi was so much quicker than the other one. So quite a lot of tactical competition, I guess, in a semi-final. But I feel like there's more for tomorrow. Looking forward to putting down a faster effort, hopefully, and getting my hand on the wall under that British record. So.
Absolutely. Now, you qualified for this event in Paris. Now, you decided not to swim it. What changed your mind this year and made you want to swim it?
I think the 2-3 in Paris was on the same day as the 4 medley, which was the only reason I didn't really swim it. But having taken a bit of a longer break at the start of the year, and I wanted to switch it up a little bit, like training for a 4 medley, very grueling. So training for a 15, like it's not the most fun. So just having a bit of a break and switching up definitely helped me mentally in terms of like keeping things new rather than doing the same thing I've done every year, and that's manifested into doing a 200 free really fast. Hopefully, it's definitely always been my favourite event to race because I like doing it with the girls and it's just a bit easier than a 4IM, so it's really nice to kind of put my fingers in some different pies and yeah, hopefully get this one as good as my 4 medley.
And last one, what are you going to take from tonight that you're going to take into tomorrow night?
Just like how close it can be. Again, doing a 400, like especially when it's medley, the positions are cut quite set quite early on, but like a lot of these 200s, you're seeing like everyone's in a line, and so just really trying to have a good attention to detail and making sure I've got that grit and determination down the last lengths to get my hand on the wall as high as I can.
And a big moment for our next debutant, Ed Mildred takes his place in the men's 200 fly semi-final.
It's the Italians in second and third, waiting for Karoon to come into the picture, but he's struggling to back up from this morning's swim.
He's about 2.5 lengths off the lead. Orlando is a clear-cut leader. Bedisso trying to hold on. He's still in the top 3, probably in second. And also there, Rossetti, his teammate. It is going to be Orlando. And in second place, it's probably Karoon who gets up just in front of Rossetti.
What a day it has been here in Singapore. A second diving medal for Team Great Britain, but also very strong performances from the swimmers in the pool. That's all we got time for today on the Cooldown. I will see you tomorrow morning right here on Singapore Breakfast. Good night.